hanged Elizabeth Bradley. That's a no. Guys, so we're out here looking for the grave of Elizabeth Bradley. She was said to be a witch. So supposedly her grave is buried facing west. They said they hung her in the tree in the middle of the cemetery, which I'm guessing is this one. And they buried her where she fell. There's a light and a camera in the tree right there. Right there. There's incense on this one. I wonder if this is it. So there's incense on top of this grave. But there's no markers. This did happen around the 1750s. So I said that. Like I said, she was hung around 1750, so her grave might not have a marking. Somebody burnt stuff right there. You hear me? What? Somebody burned stuff right there. She's gotta be right by the tree, because if they... She's got to be right by the tree.
Well, if that's buried, it could be gone for all you know.
There are said to be a lot of unmarked infant graves out here, guys, because the story of Elizabeth Bradley is that... What do you see?
Something reflecting.
Okay. Anyways, the story of Elizabeth Bradley is that she was a Creek witch doctor, and she was feared by all of the town. White settlers started moving in. They intermingled with the Creek tribe members. Elizabeth had 2 daughters. One married into the Tilley family, and one married into the Stanley family. Well, there was a feud between the 2 families, and one day there was a shootout at the church, which is down where we came in. I'll show you that to y'all. But one of the daughters was killed at the shootout, and then a little while later, the other daughter died in childbirth. So because Elizabeth had lost both her daughters and a grandchild, she cursed both the Stanley and the Tilley families that any child that was born would be stillborn. So some say that it not only affected the newborn babies, but it affected like all the children. They would get sick and have random illnesses and would lose their lives from it. But supposedly they hung her in the tree in the middle of the cemetery. And before she dropped, so to speak, I guess, she vowed to come back. And they believe that she came back as her sister-in-law, Mary Tilley, I believe was her name. So they did end up hanging Mary Tilley, but she was not giving a witch's burial because they felt like she was just like a vessel for Elizabeth's evil. Alright guys, so I have recently gotten a pendulum, so we're going to try this out. I've like asked a few questions and stuff at the house, but I haven't done an investigation with it yet, so we're going to check this out. So, if I can be still, because it's really cold tonight. Oh my gosh. Is Elizabeth Bradley here? So guys, I forgot to tell y'all how I determined the answers from my pendulum. When it's moving like this, that is a yes. If it starts moving side to side across my body, that is a no. And if it spins in a circle, that is a maybe. So that was a yes, because it was moving back and forth away from me. You can only ask yes or no questions with a pendulum. Elizabeth Bradley, were you a witch like they said you were? I don't know if y'all, how good y'all can see that moving, but that's another yes. Every time you ask a question, you have to touch it to let it know you're finished with that question, is what I've heard. If you have any tips or comments on how to do pendulums, let me know. I'd love to get some insight. Were you wrongfully hanged, Elizabeth Bradley? That's a no. Elizabeth Bradley, did you possess the body of your sister-in-law? That's going in a circle, so I'm going to say that's a maybe. I don't know if y'all can tell it's going in a circle or not, but it is. Elizabeth, it's still moving. Elizabeth Bradley, are you sorry that your sister-in-law was hung? It's a no. You got any questions that you want me to ask? Is there anything in the woods watching us?
Is there anyone else out
I
here?
have to ask the questions, I think. I don't know. Are there any spirits out here other than Elizabeth that would like to speak with us? It's not really doing anything yet. They said sometimes when you ask questions with pendulums, you have to give them a second. So. We're getting a slight yes. There it goes. It's not as strong as one as with Elizabeth.
I hear there is a spirit of a little boy out here.
You want me to ask if the little boy's here?
Yeah.
What do you want? Is the little boy out here that is said to hang around and try to tell his tale to visitors? That was a yes. Alright, here I got a question. Is it true that if you speak to the little boy, your leg will be pulled by the witches? Saying yes.
Oh. Well, we're speaking to the little boy.
I think the little boy's name was Keith, but I can't remember. What the crap was that? What the crap is that?
No, what are you moving backwards for? So you're here. I hear you, or somebody. Now, you might be able to hear in the background, there are coon hunters out here right now, so you can hear the coon dogs out the back in the woods. But something made a noise right here.
It sounded like it took 2 big steps.
Over in that direction where the light is, something.
Let me ask a question. Do you not like us being here?
The leaves falling off the tree.
That was too heavy to be a leaf. I'm gonna ask another question. Are we safe here? I don't know. Is there something here that wants to cause us harm?
Okay. Right there at that tree. Grab that light. Oh. Now they are chasing raccoons around the woods now.
The dogs are across the hall. I'm just going to end the pendulum session. So thank you for speaking with us. I hope you rest in peace. You're not allowed to attach yourself to anything that we have, any of our possessions, our belongings, ourselves. You're to remain here.
We appreciate you speaking to us. And much respect to you. And we'll leave you in peace. Alright, so before we leave, I want to give a big shout out to Ghost Whisperer. I'm going to leave the name of the channel in the description, so y'all can go check him out. He is the one who told us about this location. That's why we're here. Thank you, Ghost Whisperer.
Oh, we forgot to tell you about the cannibals.
Oh yes, he also told the locals like to say that cannibals, there's cannibals out here. And you know, the Appalachian witches are real big in these parts. So anyways, that's about all we got for you tonight. We don't want to make it long and boring. Plus it's cold. And we're going to get it out. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell so you never miss a Southcat video. Anyways, we'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.
Bye, guys.
Love ya.